Hey, Motorman here. First thing I want to do is wish everybody out there a Happy New Year. I think 2025 is going to be a good year as compared to the last four. I believe the economy is going to get better. The economy gets better, motorcycle sales are going to go up. The economy gets worse, of course, motorcycle sales go down, just like they have for the past 4 years. Now, as far as rumors about 2025 Harley-Davidson models, the last thing I heard, and this is only from somebody on YouTube, it's not from anybody that I know at Harley-Davidson. I know some of the marketing people, but they never give you any information. They won't discuss future models at all. So the last thing I heard was they may come out with a new Road King Classic. If you're not familiar with the Road King Classic, at least the original, I'll show you a picture of that. I love the look of that bike. It was their biggest seller for about 4 or 5 years in a row. I love the leather saddlebags. They're actually hard bags covered with leather, but they just looked great. The wire wheels, the wide white walls. It was a terrific looking motorcycle, and I would love to see them come back out with that model. Sometimes Harley does that with models. They discontinue them for a couple of years, and then they come back out with it, just like they discontinued the Harley-Davidson Road King Standard. Of course, they still make that bike in the police version, and as I've discussed before in other videos, you can buy one of them. I told you exactly how you do it, and you could save a bunch of money. They come fully equipped, the police bikes, with the ABS, the RDRS system, and I just can't see why they wouldn't come out. If they're going to make a standard model, not a Road King Classic model, they should just make that bike available to the general public without having to jump through any hoops to get one. They do come in a wide variety of colors, but even if they came out with just black or white, I think they would have something there, a price leader touring motorcycle. Now, as far as bikes like you've heard about for the past few years, the Bronx, which is a sport bike with the RevMax motor, I can't see that happening. Even if they make them over in Thailand, like they say they're going to make all the RevMax motors over in Thailand because it's less expensive. Let's face it, you got to make a profit when you're selling motorcycles, but can they make it in Thailand and make it cheap enough to compete with equivalent Japanese models, which are also a lot of them made in different parts of the Orient and China, etc.? I just don't see that happening. As far as an icon model, I haven't heard a single thing about an icon model. Maybe this Road King Classic they're talking about is going to be an icon model, but I can't see that because just in 2022 or 2023, they had the Highway King, which was very similar to the Road King Classic. So if they come out with that particular model of a Road King Classic, I'm hoping it's not going to be an icon model and it's just going to be the model that's going to replace the Road King Standard. As far as recently, I heard a Street Glide Ultra might be coming out, and that's because it's called the FLHX. That's a Street Glide, and they have a FLHXU, which could mean Ultra. But like I said, these are just rumors. I don't get anything from Harley-Davidson as far as the straight scoop. I've guessed some years before. A while back, I said I'd like to see them come out with the Elvis bike, like Bruce Rossmeyer made a version of that bike, which really looked great. They made it in limited numbers, charged a fortune for it, sold them all out. And I said, well, maybe Harley-Davidson should come out with their version of that. And they did come out with I think it was red. It didn't have the wide white wall tires, but it was an icon model, and they sold out as far as I know. But if they do come out with an icon model, I would hope it would be a copy of the 1990 Fat Boy. The new Fat Boys initially sold pretty well, but after the first couple of years, sales really slowed down. So you want to give that model a boost, make it look just like the 1990 model. You could easily do that with any of the Softails. Make it in silver, maybe 1 or 2 colors with the yellow that they put around the cylinder heads. Easily, Harley-Davidson could do that. I never liked the chopped fender of the newer Fat Boys. In fact, the Fat Boy Low, which I had one of, by the way, I thought was the best looking Fat Boy model ever. So even if they came out with a bike similar to that and called it the new Fat Boy Low with the big fenders in the back and the big headlight, that was a good looking motorcycle. They could easily do that. They have everything they need for that model to come out with. I mean, you're already making the Heritage. You could just take a Heritage and turn that into a Fat Boy. You could do that easily. So that's not a rumor I've heard, but it's something as far as an icon model that I would like to see. So I hope, I wish I had more news for you and the straight scoop. All I know is the touring models, this is for sure. The dealers told me they're going to go up $2,000, which is understandable since they cut the price on the 24 touring models by about $2,000 or $3,000. So if they want to move those 2024s out, and right now dealers, as far as I know, are overstocked with 2024s. The new 25s come out at the end of January, so that would be a way of moving the 2024 models out. If you have the same bike in 2025, that costs $2,000 more. So that would be a way of getting those 24s out of the dealerships and having a new model to sell. Of course, they'll come out with different colors. But that's all I got right now. Once again, Happy New Year. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Until next time.